Oh, my nose gear didn't come down. Dang it. Didn't even realize that. Well, that's okay. We can fix that. Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here. It is very windy. Avon Park Aero Mileage Club, just me and the hat cam and the planes and some wind and the FREEWING 70mm Arctic Camo F-16 version 3. Full flying stabs. Let's see, right, left, up, down, right, left. All right. Kind of windy. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. KM model afterburner in there, version 5. Got a China Hobby line 4000 with a 70C6S put in there. They sent out to me for review. Thank you, China Hobby. And CNHL, take it up. Take this F-16 up and have some fun with her. $70mm fan. Hopefully, I'm a hat cam, so I can only film so well with a hat cam. All right, brand new battery. Wind is really rocking her around.
AS3X mode. Gear down.
Yeah, landing's going to be a lot of fun.
Gear down.
Oh, my nose gear didn't come down. Dang it. Didn't even realize that. Well, that's okay. We can fix that. Probably didn't let it cycle through earlier. All right, nose. See, yeah, didn't let it cycle through, but no damage.
Motor on.
Nope, the only thing damaged there is my pride. But still, oh, they got the windsock up, but we took down all of our little individual flags. Well, there are we have American flags that go on like every other post here, and they've been out for so long and they're so weathered that we need to replace them. So you don't like having a nasty, dirty looking American flag. You want it to look good and good representation, the best you can. Otherwise, no matter what, fly it with pride. All right, here we go. We got 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Let's see if we can take her up, gear pass, and then
Time remaining 2 minutes.
make sure. All right, fly it around one time here. Good flying F-16. I'm come by, put the gear down as I come by.
Gear down.
Yeah, gear's down.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Gear down. Gear up. Gear down.
Yeah, it's up. Everything's down. Everything went up, everything went down. I must have not let it cycle enough or cycle correctly last time. There we go. Oh yeah.
Brakes. Brakes off.
It's got braking. Let's take it up one more time. Just one more time. Just because we can. I really need to break down and buy the 90 one of these days. But not with that, not since I've decided I am going to get that new F-35. That's a lot of money. So anything else will have to wait other than what I've already purchased. Just going to leave the gear down for now. Really didn't do much this flight, just kind of flew around. I haven't flown in a while, so I wanted to reacclimate myself.
30 seconds.
Next flight, I'll combine the two flights, and the next one we'll take it up and do a few more, a little more aerobatic.
20 seconds.
There we go. All right, remember you got narrow gear, so you got to land straight. All right, take it back to the bench. We'll check the battery. Oh gosh. We still got 50%, 49% left with 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.8 per cell. All right, not bad at all. All righty, well that's the first flight of the afternoon with the F-16 70mm Arctic Camo from FREEWING version 3. We'll change batteries here in a little bit and get you in the flight, so just stay tuned. All right, second flight.
Motor on.
Second flight with the 70mm FREEWING F-16 Arctic Camo version 3. Got a China Hobby CHNL, I have a hard time saying it. China Hobby line, 4006S, 70C. I'll get down here and start our time over. All right, high rates, 4-minute timer, KM model afterburner version 5 in there, and a China Hobby line 4006S with a 70C. Here we go. AR631 Spectrum receiver. Wind is kind of died. Kind of died. A little bit of high alpha there.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
All right, I can see my nose gear is down. All my gear is down. Oh, not gonna be able to quite pull off that touch and go I wanted to do. That's okay.
Gear down.
We'll do it this time. Yeah. Well, more of a slap and go. Try to get kind of low this time.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
That's where she peters out right there. A bit of a knife edge here. Good way to cool your electronics off there.
One minute.
Bring the gear down as we go by.
Gear down. Brakes off.
Landed too far down the runway to
30 seconds.
keep her on the runway. So what we're going to do, we're going to push it for one more.
20 seconds.
We're going to push it for one more. Not going to bring gear up though.
Timer expired.
Yeah.
Brakes. Brakes off.
All right. Not the best landing, but I'm going to have to take it. I'm out of batteries. All right, take it back to the bench. We'll talk about it. All righty. Got both flights in with the 70mm F-16 version 3 Arctic camera from FREEWING. Sent it, I purchased from Motion RC. This time in the battery we had, you just have to trust me, I don't want to move the camera. 26% left total with 373737 373737 per cell. Okay, I'm model afterburn. I'll plug that back in because I want to show you things. All right, put the hatch back on. Let me show it real quick before we go any further. Let me show you my placement on here. Hopefully the camera will focus. There's my battery placement with the 4000. Okay, I'm model afterburner. I've got the AR631 Spectrum receiver up there. The antenna going, I think, back, looped around this way. And yeah, there you go. That's my battery placement. So let's check our CG. Okay. Sorry, it's just me and the hat cam today. In fact, I'm the only person here today, which kind of happens sometimes in the afternoons. CG is 90mm back from the leading edge root, which puts it right there. You can see there's the root. There's your plastic doubler, and I've got a mark. So if you look at that corner of this plastic goes straight out, and that's where the 90 degrees or 90mm is. And I'm looking for it to favor, favoring tail heavy to level. So that's what you want. All right, because this is a kind of a modified Delta wing. All right, let's go over our rates. Oh, by the way, this is that battery, okay? This is the China Hobby. They sent these out to me for review. It's 4006S. It has a 70C discharge. I'll have a link in the description of the video for you to purchase these batteries. It doesn't cost you any more, and yes, it gives me a little kickback. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just being honest, okay? All right, now, let's go over our rates. I've had many China Hobby line batteries, and they used to be super, super cheap, both in quality and in price. But they've increased the quality because more and more people just couldn't afford the Spectrum batteries, and so they were buying alternatives. And so they started buying a lot more of these China Hobby line batteries, and they realized, okay, well, if we're gonna buy them, you need to up your quality. And well, they really have. They really have. I mean, I have them without purchasing them also, so I can say that. So, all right. I can say that, especially since I have bought them with my own money many, many times before. And now that they're sending a couple to me, I still say that. I still stand behind it. Are they the best batteries in the whole world? No. Are they really good bang for the buck? Yes. Okay. Like I said, we're 30 seconds over. Let's go over our rates. Ailerons are 100%, 30% expo. Elevator, 100%, 30% expo. And rudder is 100%, but with 50% expo. I don't think I have the nose wheel gyro going on this. I honestly, I don't know. All right, let's go over our forward AS3X settings. Make sure I got my gains captured. All right, roll, pitch, and yaw, 12, 16, and 19. I like the way she's flying. Priority, all at 100 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Heading, I don't do anything with. Stop lock, all at 50 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing with a release rate. Gains are one-time gains. Let me see if I have a nose wheel gyro going. No, I don't have it going. So, but I don't think, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I could have it, I just don't have it enabled. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So, alrighty. There you go. Gear is pretty quick on this, but as you saw in the first flight, make sure that you allow it to completely sequence up and down, okay? Because if you don't do it, it has, because I don't know if you can hear that or not, but listen to when the gear goes up, you'll hear a little bit of a whine after. Okay, now listen when it closes now. Listen for it. Once you see it disappear, listen for just a second. Hear that final grinding? You got to give it a half a second once it's all the way up to complete the cycle. So that's, but still, pretty darn quick. So, all right. Well, there you go. That is the FREEWING 70mm Arctic Camo F-16 version 3. There's a lot going on there. Great flying F-16. If you're looking for your first scale 70mm, this is a good choice as far as scale. I always recommend going through your sport jets first before you go to actual scale planes, because then all the quirky characteristics of the real life plane is going to be in the model. And so you may not be ready for that. With sport planes, typically they're made for RC and they're made purposely driven for RC, but scale planes are replicas of the real thing, and the physics are the same, okay? Whatever the physics are in the big one, they're going to be the same to a certain degree in the small ones, and lots of times the airframe quirks and things are going to pass down into the models. So, but this is a good first scale 70. So just remember, a narrow gear, so you got to have that nice level approach so that she doesn't wing rock over on one side or the other. So, all right, God bless you. Y'all have a good, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends, Jesus is Lord, and F-16's Arctic Camo. And this is Fat Guy Flies RC saying, see you next time. We'll see you at the field. Bye-bye.